Hey DBRIGHT Squad, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you Instagram story ideas. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the first edit that we're going to do is called OOTD, and if you don't know what OOTD stands for, it means outfit of the day. So here I have a picture of myself with one of my outfits. I love it. I love how it looks like, and this is what I want to post on my IG story. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to write OOTD in caps, in all caps, under the font strong, and I'm going to rotate this into a vertical placement. See when the yellow line comes up, when that comes up, it basically tells you that it is straight, and you want that. You want to make sure that it's nice and straight. So just this big is fine, just like that. And then so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to type out OOTD, and I'm gonna add a space, and then I'm gonna add this dot right there, and I'm gonna change the font to typewriter. I'm gonna change the font to typewriter, and I'm gonna write OOTD again. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure there's spaces between everything that I do here, and then OOTD again with a space and a dot. Okay, so once I have that full screen, I'm gonna press this button for the background, change the background color to black. You could change it to whatever color, but for this demonstration I'm gonna use black. And what I'm gonna also do, I'm gonna copy and paste this whole thing. So I'm gonna copy, and then before I paste anything else, I'm gonna take those words, and I'm just gonna turn it like that vertically. You see how that yellow line came up? And I'm gonna move it right in the center of my word of OOTD. So I'm gonna repeat that process like this, and I'm gonna change the background one more time, and I'm gonna rotate it into a vertical format again, but I'm gonna try to make sure that it's the same size. There. And voila, there you have it. And so yeah, that's the first edit. Okay guys, so this second edit is called new post, just because we will be repeating the words new post over and over again. So the first step that you want to do is just share a photo that you just posted onto your story. And then what you're going to do, so in this case I'm using a photographer's photo, and so what you're going to do is you see how you can change it like that. Make sure that it's just a borderless photo when you share it. And then you're going to type the words new post. You're going to use the font. For this one, you can use whatever font you would like, but I will be personally using the typewriter font. And you're just going to write new post in capitals, and you're just going to keep going. You're going to keep writing new post, and new post. So you want to do it until it doesn't go on to the second line. You want to keep it just straight like this. So then you're gonna copy and paste it. I've already copied it, so we could just keep this where it is. So you're gonna copy and paste that, and this is where the tricky part comes, because you have to repeat this process all the way down from the top to the bottom. And by copying and pasting, it helps it go a little bit faster, but it is time consuming as well. So we're just gonna paste that. We're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna press our screen, and we're just going to repeatedly. So to make it faster, I would suggest leaving space, just leaving some space between. So you want to make sure that it's aligned, that it is stacked properly, and so on. So I'm just going to repeat this process and make sure it's straight, because if it gets lopsided, you're gonna have to start again, and you probably don't want to do that. Okay, so this is how it's looking. It looks great. What I did on the side here to make it faster and just to finish it nicely is I added the new post alongside this area right here. But yeah, it looks great. This is the final result. It takes a little bit more time, but honestly, it's so worth it. Okay, so for this edit, I call it the plate edit because what we're going to try to do is put a word or a phrase around the plate. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to do that. So the two words that I've chosen for this picture is, obviously you can see there's avocado and toast in this picture, so I'm going to call this avocado toast, and I'm going to try to put those two words around the plate, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do that. So we're going to start with the first letter, so make sure you have your whole spelling correct. Write on a piece of paper or something so that you can follow along. But yeah, so I'm going to spell avocado toast, so I'm going to start with A. So it can take a little bit of time depending on how long the word is. So we're gonna align it with the shape of the plate. So that's A, V, okay, O. So make sure there's spacing depending on how long your word is. C, A. I'm gonna do all uppercase, by the way, just because it looks better. D. D. There. O. Okay. I'm gonna put this symbol just to show that it's a space between words. And then we're gonna spell out toast. What I do, what I have right now, you can't see it on the screen, but I've turned my phone fully around so that it's easier for me to do this, because this is basically upside down, you know. O. So yeah, I've completely turned my phone around because it's helping me to just align this better. Okay. A. So we just have ST left, so we really have to be strategic with how we place the S and T. We might have to spread out the A a bit more and the O a bit more, just because we want it to fit. And T. And you want everything to be like, you know, similar sizing, that dot as well. I want it to be like kind of similar. Okay, so that looks like... There we go, perfect. And so there you go, it says avocado toast, and it's cute, it's aesthetic, it works, I love it, and this is a very fun one that I like to use, and there you have it. Okay, so the last edit is really fun. I like this for when you're traveling, just to make it a little bit more aesthetic and all that. So what you're going to do, you're going to use the freehand tool with the brushes. You're just going to use regular brush. You're going to pick a size a little bit lower, smaller, like that. Yeah, so you're just going to draw like a wiggly line, kind of like how airplanes usually go. For me, something that helps me to make like a decent shape is an S and then a cursive E. So I'm just gonna do like an S and then a cursive E. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, like just something like this. And I'm gonna use the eraser tool with that same size, and I'm just gonna make like I'm just gonna erase some areas so that it looks like it makes this kind of pattern like that. Okay, so it gets a little bit tricky certain areas, but just like that. I think that's good. And then we're just gonna write, if you're traveling at that time, where you're going and where you're coming from. So I am going to just use the classic font, and I'm gonna use this emoji thing like this like red dot, and I'm gonna write, so I'm from Toronto, I'm gonna write YYZ, which is our main airport, which is the Pearson Airport. And then I'm gonna write where I'm going. For this one, I'm just gonna write LAX because why not? I would love to be in Los Angeles right now, but I'm not. And I'm just gonna apply it like that. And if you guys want to change the color, if it blends too much, you can change it. But yeah, this is a simple, easy edit, and it looks fun, and you're just looking out the window and like traveling, and it has this cool vibe. But yeah, this one's very cool. Thank you, DBRIGHT Squad, for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!